Alright, hello everyone. This is hopefully the beginning, version 1, show 1 of the weekly RobBrod report. Till I come up with a better name and maybe better equipment. It's done by version numbers. This is going to be a video version of both the weekly show report and the look coming up ahead in Georgia wrestling. And hopefully done in one take. See how dumb that sounds? Anyway, last weekend I viewed the Pro South video feed. Well done show, basically. They like to take, hush up dog, like to take chances, and most of the time they do pay it off. My only real complaints is the technical aspect of it. They need like a spotlight or something for the hard cam, because otherwise everyone's, when the hard cam shows in ring, everything is basically, from basically the shoulder up is in darkness. They need an extra set of lights, and my dog. Also, the last 30 seconds of show, the video of it on my end anyway, went to a still shot and didn't show lights, camera, in action. Closing the lid on the casket on Trevor Aeon and the presentation of the title, so that got missed on the video and on the video feed on my house anyway. But it also looked to be a good show. Well done, guys. I look forward to more of that. The Peach State show. Oh, I forgot the format. Basically, with my work schedule, the first 2 weeks I'll be going to shows and doing this. The third weekend of the month is my weekend to work, so I won't be doing a show report. I probably will put out a video still with the upcoming weekend's information, and then maybe some information about myself and how I became a wrestling fan and how I got started doing both photography and doing the reports. Something for people to look forward to or not. And then the fourth weekend will be a weekend to go to shows again. We rather rinse, repeat. Peach State show. Big show for Peach State. Over 320 in attendance. 323 paid with 12 comps due to the radio promotion, which I'm surprised more shows need to go out, start doing more of that. That's a good way to drum up some publicity. Overall show, it was a decent show, long as all out. Started shortly after 8 o'clock and finished right before midnight. And some match, at least one match I felt could have been cut entirely, and some of the other matches could have been tightened up just a hair. The crowd was into it for most of it, and almost with some fans were almost too into it. Based on the ending of the tag team title match between them West Georgia boys and the Hierarchy. Murder One always finds that one fan, and it just apparently that fan with special needs as well, so it made it even more crazy here. But it was a good show. Kudos to Ace Haven winning the get this right, Matt Hankins presents the Shane Marks Invitational Battle Rumble featuring Brian Blaze and card subject to change. One Wags suggested they should change it to the Shane Cup Invitational. Alright, but first of all, I gotta give props to one James Hardy. As Wicked Nemesis noted on Facebook earlier, he gets a lot of crap, some of it justifiable, but this weekend he really earned his money. First as the in-ring announcer and commentator for Pro South, and then working 2.5 matches at Peach State, and including on the receiving end of 2 Orion Bishop Spears, which is not fun. Anyway, 41 men entered the Battle Rumble. They were originally planned for 50, but the way things worked out, only 41. And 41st was a surprise entrant of one Jeter. and that was interesting to see how he got eliminated. But I do have to brag on myself, toot my own horn. Last week I put out a video on the prediction of how the Battle Rumble would turn out, and I am proud to say that I got of the final 10, I got 9 correct, the 4 out of the final 5, and I did have the final 2 correct. I did not pick a winner. You can go back and check, and I did that on purpose, just because. But just something I like to. Sometimes when I'm right, I'm right, and when I'm wrong. This time I was right. Take that, bald-headed mafia. Dog's trying to climb up on me. Let's see. Upcoming weekend shows. There's actually not much on Saturday, but leading up to Saturday are some interesting shows. WWA4 is having their weekly Thursday show at their training center just off of Fulton Industrial Boulevard in Atlanta. Pro South Fridays, I like to call it, in Piedmont, Alabama. They usually drop their card and lineup on either late Monday or Tuesday, so be on the lookout on that on their Facebook page. Total Aggression Pro in Cornelia is also on Friday, and Georgia Premier Wrestling in Canton on Friday. So we got 3 shows in the immediate area on Friday, and on Saturday I could only find 2. Georgia World Class Wrestling in Social Circle, Georgia, and Anarchy Wrestling in Cornelia, Georgia, which is due to the weather from a week and a half ago. That show is being pushed to this weekend, so it's highlighting a Jeter versus William Huckabee loser leaves town match as the main, which that is going to be the proverbial slobber knocker. Also, I would be remiss that on the 19th, which is Wednesday, I believe, All Elite Wrestling will be at State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. And as I speak, or probably when this will get published, Atlanta Wrestling Entertainment at the District in Atlanta is going to be doing their show this afternoon, early evening. So if you can, go check that out. Period. So, in closing, nice, short, sweet. Don't want to take too much time. Any feedback, constructive preferably, is welcome. However, I do warn anyone who would like to send message saying, "You suck, that show sucks." Sometimes I will respond back to, not as much as your father does when he tries to suck a bowling ball through the garden hose. So please be careful about how you send stuff to me, because whatever you send, it gets tenfolded back. All right, that's all I have for this afternoon. I'll hopefully see you at the shows. If not, we'll see you next week. Have a good day.